Happy Thursday. It is June 21st, 2018, and this is a private cryptocurrency update for subscribers. Okay, so let's talk about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Once again, as discussed in prior video updates, January, February, March, April, May, June, and July cycle high. So we've had a January top, February, March, April, May, June. The June low came in at support, and you can see this black line that we discussed earlier, the black line perfectly on an opening and closing basis, closed and opened, and stopping Bitcoin's drop with support coming in at 6,170 on the Fibonacci line right here. So where we're going from here is scroll to the next page. This is rather interesting. On the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin gave us a buy signal yesterday. So let's review. This is Bitcoin's chart from April of this year. And you'll notice right here, the red line crosses the yellow line. And on the 4-hour chart, that was on April 12th, we had a cross or a buy signal. And you'll notice from this buy signal here, Bitcoin went up for an entire month into May. Well, let's scroll to the next chart, and you'll see that the buy signal that occurred in April on the 12th occurred yesterday on June 20th. So on the 4-hour chart, you can't see it yet just on the dailies, but on the 4-hour chart, we have a buy signal cross right here. That was yesterday. And so now we got the pink line here as support, the 55 EMA line. And so I'm expecting soon, very likely possibly tomorrow even, based on the cycle chart on the next page, we're supposed to have a breakout, so we might have this type of price action straight vertical very shortly. So it could be as early as tomorrow. Let's scroll to the next page, and here's our cycle chart. So you'll see right here we have a big candlestick coming in on the 20th, so it doesn't have to happen right here, but it could. So tomorrow, Friday, June 22nd, we could have a price jump or spike in the cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens here tomorrow. But again, there's really nothing to worry about from point E, or basically for the past, looking at the cycle here, all we have to do is break this pink line, and Bitcoin should then begin to go vertical as phase 2 accelerates. So we're waiting for a price move for Bitcoin to go up. I do believe the stock market will be the trigger. Let's scroll to that page as well over here. Oh, actually, let's talk about some of the alternate coins first. Okay, interesting what we're seeing here. This is a historic chart of Redcoin. And again, it doesn't matter what particular coin we're looking at, but this is a beautiful example. And what I want to illustrate here is we have this flat area on Redcoin. We have a price jump, and then we had a pullback in Redcoin. This is a historic chart, and then it got stuck in this cloud right here. And right in this green cloud, you'll see that the blue line, the blue EMA line, the 20, comes and bounces off of the 30 line, and they come together. And this basically, I've called it a kiss. So they come together and they kiss right here. If you look at Digibyte as just an example, again, there's many charts that are doing this, but you'll see Digibyte, it's stuck in the green cloud right here. It came and gave the kiss just like Redcoin did historically. And very shortly, we're talking next week, Digibyte and many of the alternate coins I expect to go vertical. Now, I do want to show you also, when you look at Bollinger Bands, you'll notice that the price action does not stay long outside the Bollinger Band, and it kind of comes back in. That's this little channel right in through here, these bands. And so you'll see that they narrow, they narrow, and this is exactly what happened. The channel narrowed, and then what happens is it explodes out of the channel. And so we'll see the channel opened up like it did here historically on Redcoin. Channel opened up, and then you see big balloon opening up here, and then it narrows. And just as Digibyte is narrowing here. And remember, Digibyte, this chart is Digibyte priced in Bitcoin, not in the US dollar, which means that Digibyte and these alternate coins I'll show you in a minute below are going to outperform Bitcoin, specifically on the spike here. In the next probably 2 weeks, we should see these alternate coins outperforming Bitcoin as these alternate coins spike vertical relative to the price of Bitcoin. So we'll look at these charts here. I will show you how to look at these. Let me zoom in. Let's start with Ethereum. So when you look at Ethereum, you'll see that Ethereum, it barely even gave the kiss. It bounced right off of it, and Ethereum is right at the top of the handle right here. Ethereum is sitting right here. So Ethereum is about to go vertical. So what we want to see is these coins break the handle. When the handle breaks, it's a straight vertical move. And you'll see Ethereum here is at the very tip of the handle. So Ethereum looks to be a very, very strong coin. Next, let's look at TRX. TRX, you can see the line, the blue line curving up. So TRX is going to give soon a buy signal here as well too. It is below the cloud, but again, TRX is arching up and it's about to take a vertical shot as well too. Digibyte, again, stuck at the lower channel right here. Doesn't matter, it's going to come back up here and then it's going to do a moonshot straight vertical as well. ZRX, same thing. Chart looks wonderful on it. We did have a little sell signal hit here. It's going to go sideways a little bit and then it's going to jump vertical. Let's next scroll to ZIL. ZIL, same thing, mid-channel, going to turn up and it's going to spike relatively soon. GNT. On the lower portion of the channel, so this one will probably take a little longer to get going. Maybe not. It could jump very strong like it did here too, so we'll have to see how that one plays out. But all of these charts, here's Redcoin. Redcoin's about to go vertical too. You'll see it's right like Ethereum, stuck in the within the green cloud, top of the channel, having a buy signal hitting yesterday into today. So this is about to spike vertical as well too. So Redcoin RDD looks very strong. EOS, again, cup and handle. It did break up very powerfully here. You might want to do a little homework on EOS. I personally do not hold any anymore. Charts looks really good, but again, there's issues with the management from what I'm hearing. So I don't. I think you just need to do your own homework on that coin or token. CMT, a very strong coin. Again, lower channel, no sell signal. Again, this one could turn very quickly and go vertical as well too. So I would suspect that we might see some very strong action in these alternate coins sometime next week, possibly around the 26th, 27th. So that would come in around, say, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. But again, wonderful looking charts. Everything looks incredible. We just need a little bit more sideways action here, a few more trading days. So probably early to probably mid next week, we should see these channels, these handles here beginning to just completely break, and the cryptocurrencies, these alternate coins, begin to go vertical the last week of June and then into July. So we could see some extremely impressive price movements between now and mid-July. Next, let's look at the stock market. Historic cycle here again indicates that we are at a point where the markets are just supposed to plunge. The markets are down today. Everything is in the red, but I'm looking for big red. So we're looking for a very, very big drop in the next possibly 3 trading days. So let's see what happens here into Monday. So a big drop for the next 3 days, potentially into Monday the 25th, could trigger a flood of money into the cryptocurrencies beginning on or about Tuesday the 26th, say the 27th, and we can have a very, very strong price action develop. I want to thank all my subscribers. God bless you and your family. We are in a very, very exciting time point in our life, and we're about to see some very incredibly awesome changes between now and into July. Be well and have a great rest of the day.